If you're one of the people who promised themselves in 2026 to start a physical transformation, then before doing anything, take a minute and listen carefully. Because most people don't fail their weight loss due to a lack of motivation. They fail because they try to do too many things at once, or because they start with the wrong priorities. Today, I'm not going to give you 15 tips, not a miracle diet, not an extreme method. I'm going to give you a few fundamental principles explained in depth, so you can finally understand how your body works and how to work with it, not against it. If you understand these steps, weight loss becomes simpler, more logical, and most importantly, sustainable. The first thing you need to understand is this: losing weight is not a test of discipline. If it were just a matter of willpower, the same people wouldn't restart a diet every single year. When you eat less, your body doesn't say, "Perfect, let's get lean." It says, "There is less energy, we need to survive." And from that point on, it does three very specific things. It burns fewer calories, it increases hunger, and it makes high-calorie foods more appealing. This is not psychological. It's biological. It's like a phone in low power mode. The screen dims, apps close, everything slows down. So if you've ever felt like you were doing everything right, but your body was resisting, you were not the problem. If you don't respect biology, you will lose against it. Yes, to lose weight, you need a calorie deficit. But how you create it changes everything. A deficit that is too aggressive leads to constant hunger, fatigue, food obsession, muscle loss, and weight regain. A smart deficit does the opposite. Manageable hunger, stable energy, consistency, slower results, but lasting ones. The goal is not to eat as little as possible. The goal is to eat just slightly less, so your body can adapt without panicking. That's why very strict diets sometimes work at first, but almost always fail in the long term. Losing weight fast looks impressive. Losing weight slowly truly changes you. Most people fail for one simple reason. They are too hungry. And when you're hungry, your logic drops. Your emotions take over, and your body always wins. Success, therefore, depends on managing satiety. Protein slows down digestion and sends satiety signals to the brain. That's why a protein-rich meal keeps you full longer. Fiber and food volume also play a crucial role. Vegetables, fruits, legumes, and minimally processed foods take up space in the stomach. You can eat more for fewer calories. The speed at which you eat also matters. Ultra-processed foods are eaten quickly, without effort. You can consume a huge amount of energy before you even feel full. If your plan makes you hungry all the time, it's not that you lack discipline. It's that the plan is poorly designed. Many people quit at this stage. They step on the scale, see that the number isn't moving, and think everything is ruined. But weight is not just fat. It changes based on water, salt, stress, sleep, and hormones. You can lose fat for several weeks without the scale showing it immediately. That's why you also need to look at your waist measurement, how your clothes fit, your energy levels, and your consistency. The scale is a tool, not a judge. People who succeed at weight loss are not perfect. They are not more motivated. They are not mentally stronger. They simply do three things. They respect biology. They eat to stay satisfied. And they stay consistent, even when it's not perfect. One slip does not destroy progress. Quitting does. If you truly understand these principles, you won't need to restart every year. You build something that lasts. If you want, when you're ready, we can build on this. But this foundation alone, if you really understand it, can already change everything. If this helped you see weight loss differently, take a second to support the channel. Like the video, follow for more, and keep learning how your body actually works.